Hey Soup, it's Claytano. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always. So today I'm going to be doing a spotlight on Juno because Juno always gets the bad rap. Oh, her pra is better than her, sisters are all better than her, Sierra's better than her, Lima's better than her, whatever the other one's name is, Gianna. Yeah, hell yeah, she's better than her. Anyway, I'm going to tell you guys, all of you guys that have Juno, I'm going to try not to cuss as much anymore, but all of you guys that have Juno, she is freaking amazing. She's amazing. She's a single-handedly turned my game around after I started using her. I had her in storage for the longest time, and I'm telling you guys that do have her in storage, don't get her out of storage right now. Awaken her, skill her up, max her, everything you need to do because she is great. Okay, she's a little bit hard to rune, so you might have to take some time, but she doesn't really have too many other people that are going to be competing with the runes that she's going to be needing because she needs Despair, and not a lot of other monsters need Despair right now that are successful for your arena defense other than other monsters like Juno that she would be replacing. Okay, so just to kind of jump right into things, I posted again for Juno just like I did for Toasty, and I want you guys to see my Juno, and I think it's one of the best Junos in the game. Granted, other people could say, different substats mean different things and they're a little bit more important, but I think I am very, very proud about the way I built my Juno, and this is why. I mean, I have super high HP, okay? To have this amount of HP with speed slot 2 is amazing, okay? Not to blow my horn, but it's amazing. It's not an easy thing to do. And the fact that I can still grind HP on this rune, and I can still grind HP on this rune, and this rune only went +3. It was a blue Despair HP grindstone, and it only went up +3. So there's plenty of room to go up on that. I can see myself getting it to around 27,000 HP after everything's said and done. This rune has some improvement that I can make on it as well, so I'm looking to improve this rune here. But all in all, to have the speed 135 is very, very hard to do, and I don't expect all of you guys to do that, but this was just something that I happened to be able to get last night. It was my last Giants run. I had 8 energy more, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go ahead one more run, and I ended up getting this rune here that I changed out one other rune that had 6 speed on it, and I went from 117 speed Juno to 135 speed Juno with one rune. Now a rune like this is more rare than a Nat 5, so I was extremely lucky to get it. And extremely lucky for it to all roll into speed, except for one roll just went into crit damage. But as you guys can see, the accuracy is not low. It also helps that accuracy is what Juno awakens into, so it gets a little boost there. My defense, I would like to have my defense a little bit higher. That's why I'm saying I can absolutely upgrade this rune to have more defense on it. I can absolutely upgrade this rune to have more defense on it. This one has defense, but there's not really much room to go with it. This one does have defense, but again, not much room to go with it. And that's about it. I don't really have any other defense subsets, but if I was able to get a couple different grindstones and put them on there, I think I would see an extremely better Juno with having at least plus 681, at least doubling my defense right there through my runes. The fact that she doesn't have crit rate, I think Juno, Praha, and them having to have crit rate slot 4 is a myth. I think a lot of people think that they need crit rate slot 4, and it's not important. It's not important. It's not the #1 stat you should be going for. It should be like a bonus in the back of your mind, way back of your mind. I don't even care about crit rate. That's how far back there it is, in my rearview mirror, okay? So people that are just starting out and they get a Juno, is it effective to go with the crit rate slot 4? I think the amount of HP that you miss out on is crucial for Juno's success, because you're not going to be having a lot of resistance on a Juno because you want her to, get dots, get buffs, debuffs, and everything else so that way she can proc or heal as much as possible. So if you build her with, crit, I don't even know where I was going with that, but you don't want her to build into resistance because you want her to proc or heal. With crit rate, I mean, this one here is built crit rate. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I go back to what we were talking about earlier. So if you were to lose out on the HP for going crit rate slot 4, the fact is that you're going to get defense broken very easily. You're going to get defense broken very easily because you have little to none or to no resistance. So if you get defense broken easily, that means you're going to take a lot more damage very, very easily. So you need to have very, very good substats as far as HP and defense so that way you can take hits and then heal it right back up and then get rid of that defense break again. So if you only have like 20,000 HP total, you get defense broken, then you get one shot before you can even proc your passive. And that's a problem. That's a problem. Now, this one here is a little bit more effective using crit rate on slot 4 because he has a huge amount of substats for HP that he's able to get, you know, decent speed along with decent HP as well. If you have a Juno like this where you have the subsets on your crit rate slot 4 rune, I would say it's a really good way to rune her. However, with the speed and having the extra HP, you get more resistance to the AO that you're trying to defend against, and that's Lucians, okay? So that's Lucians, and if they happen to proc a couple times against you, they might actually be able to kill the Juno one shot, as long as they crit a couple times. But if you have another couple thousand HP, if you're, you know, where mine's at, then you could take one more hit and still be okay, you know, aside from not being okay. So that's really 5,000 HP. It makes a pretty big difference. Sup guys, YDCB here with some more Summoners War action, and today we're going to be testing the best Juno in global, the best Juno. So here we go, Fire on Hell, we got attack buff, we got attack leader, and here we go in 3, 2, 1, skill 1, here we go. So there it is, guys. One of the best Junos in the game. I don't know if it's the exact best one. I did look around a couple other, you know, players, and like I said, they might fluctuate one speed, have a little bit less HP than mine or something like that. But overall, this is pretty much the best way to rune a Juno. You know, you want to go HP, you want to get defense subs, and you want to get speed. Accuracy is very, very minimal. It's not super important because even if she does remove a couple buffs, then she's perfectly fine. And crit rate again is not really super important either. That's more of like a bonus stat either way. But I hope you guys liked it. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and shout out YDCB for coming up with these vids, and thank you so much. Hope you guys liked it. As always, like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace later, bye bye. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. If you want to see my previous video, you can click on the link or visit me on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, I just started making t-shirts, so check out my website at www.claytano.com to see all of my gamer-inspired apparel. And as always, stay soupy and don't be a potato.